Hi everyone. So if you've never seen my face before, my name's Jess and I used to post videos here on BookTube. I took a little bit of a break over the last year, or 10 months I should say, but I'm back now and I really wanted to start over for the new year. So I would really appreciate it if you guys would just come along with me on my journey of starting over. And yeah, let's just get right back into it. So for my first video back, I wanted to do, and if I'm talking quietly, it's because it's literally 11:30 at night and my family's sleeping, so don't want to wake them up, but hopefully you can hear me well enough. So for my first video back, I wanted to do my top 10 books of 2025. I do actually have 10 books. That wasn't done on purpose or anything. It just happened to come out that way. So yeah, let's get into those. The first book, oh man. The first book that I rated 5 stars for 2025 was I'll Paint You a Sunset Someday by Bex Alexander, and this actually is my favorite book of 2025. So and I read this at the end of January last year. So if that tells you anything about how much it impacted me, when I read like a crap ton of books for the rest of the year and I still rated a book from the beginning of the year, like I still thought that that was worthy of being my favorite book. Like, you know, it's good. So yeah, it's a love story, but it's dual timelines, dual points of view, and I don't want to spoil too much, but it's basically a social experiment. It's about a social experiment, and it changed my life. Like, it genuinely changed my life. And I've had the pleasure of speaking to Bex, like, through Bookstagram many a time, and she is the sweetest. She's just so sweet. So then I read Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. I wouldn't say, well, now that, it's the beginning of January, so In Your Dreams, her final book in the Rome, Kentucky series, just came out, and I read that. Okay, so I did rate Beg, Borrow, or Steal 5 stars. I wouldn't say it's my favorite of the series, but considering I rated it 5 stars, like, you know how much I love this series. Because if I rated my least favorite book 5 stars, then yeah. So then I read Reckless by Elsie Silver, and this is definitely my favorite book in the Chestnut Spring series. Well, kind of tied with Heartless, but I mean, Reckless like changed me as a person. The male main character, Theo Dale Silva, he is like the epitome of Prince Charmings. And it's just, normally I don't love accidental pregnancies, like plot lines, but I mean, like, Elsie Silver knows how to write a good accidental pregnancy trope. So my next 5-star read was The Comeback by Ella Berman. This was very emotional. It basically talks about like what goes on behind the scenes in Hollywood and what stars have to go through, like, that you don't see. And it follows a former actress who like retired and nobody knows why, and then she disappears from the spotlight completely, and then you figure out like why she did and what happened and what happens after what happens after what happened. Yeah. It was really emotional and I was like really into it. And yeah. So number 6 was Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. Let me just start by saying I finished this book in one afternoon at Barnes. Like that's how good it was for me. Like I could not put it down for like hours, and I just sat at Barnes and read this book and just absolutely devoured it. And just what it deals with like family illness and long distance and all these like really heavy, not heavy, but like deeply emotional things. And it's just so, I don't know, the next book I read was Dream On, Ramona Riley by Ashley Herring Blake. This is an LGBTQ plus romance. It is woman loving woman romance, and I really just, it hit home for me. And it gave me so many feelings. It gave me so many feelings. And it made me happy, it made me cry, and it was just so wonderful. So then I listened to the audiobook of Play Nice by Rachel Harrison. And if you know anything about me, you would know that my favorite book of all time is Cackle by Rachel Harrison. I did not think that any of her books could live up to Cackle, and I was wrong. But Play Nice deals with like spirits, like demonic spirits, ghosts, if you will. And it was creepy because I mean, you know, I listened to the audiobook. So what I feel like when you listen to the audiobook, you get like sucked in more, and like it scared me a little bit. Like it really did. And it's just so good. So then I read The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. I heard about this book a while ago, and I bought it literally because everyone was talking about it. And because of the Apple TV series, which I have yet to watch, but now that I remember that it exists, I'll probably end up watching it soon. And the final book that I rated 5 stars in 2025 was Good Spirits by B.K. Borison. Once again, I cried. The magic in this book, and like I don't even celebrate Christmas, and I like was in love with the story. Like it was magical realism, and it was just so literally magical. I haven't read that many B.K. Borison books. I literally only read Love Light Farms, like the first one, and then half of First Time Caller. There you go. But for some reason, like this one just pulled me in and kept me in, and I'm so grateful. Okay, so those are all of my 5-star reads of 2025. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that my comeback is well received. Yeah, I think that's about it. I will definitely be posting more in this new year. So yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in my next video, and have a wonderful week.